Good morning, everybody. So my spices in here never did grow, really. I mean, I've got some basil going over there, and that's great. Don't know what I'm going to do with those, but I'm going to redo something in those. My magical plants are working. This is just soil where I tried to grow stuff and it didn't come up. I'll probably repurpose this soil. Like my inside tomatoes have their little blossoms going. So we should get some cherry tomatoes in this one and some Roma in here. I pulled up my strawberries because we weren't really doing anything. And I planted beets and radishes in there, so I'm going to water that. I've decided, in my personal opinion, that these right here I don't really like too much. They're not really doing a whole lot. I may move them out into the greenhouse. Haven't decided. This right here is a baby concho pepper seed, so we're hoping that will grow up and be big and strong. I think I might have planted either lettuce or radishes around it. I'm not sure. Can't remember. Because I'm a chaos gardener. If you look right there in the greenhouse, it's too hot right now for most of my spices. My basil, it has gone to flower. So has my cilantro. And I think it's because it was too hot in here. If you look up here though, I do have some nice little lettuce that's growing right here. And I do still have some little baby green onions that are growing, which is nice. I can use those in the kitchen. But yeah, that's what's going on in the greenhouse right now. I need to do a lot of work in here this weekend. Outside, I have beans and corn growing, guys. Look at that. Look at that corn. Look at them beans. Got a couple little beans over here. I did reseed corn and beans in here as well. And I covered it all up with straw. Look, something's coming up right here. Right there's little corns. Love my corn and beans. Oh, one of my pipes broke. Let me fix that. Hold on. Got my pipe put back up. The wind blows pretty hard, so. My grow bags. My pepper's starting to come up a little bit bigger. This pepper, not so much. Pretty much done with my kale for the season. And my bok choy. I do have some chard that's coming up. This butternut squash plant is growing very well. This tomato plant is doing well. It's got little baby tomato things, blossoms on it. My peas grew and they've dried out as a plant. So I'm just letting these dry so that I can have more to reseed. My carrots are doing pretty good. I don't know how big they are. I don't want to pull one up. I have replanted carrots in here so that when I do pull these up, we will have new carrots that should be growing in as well. So we'll see how that goes. This little nasturtium's not really doing a whole lot. And whatever that was back there hasn't changed much. This tomato plant's still doing okay though. My sweet bell pepper plants, they're not doing their best. I'll pull these off so it doesn't look as bad. My bell pepper plant's not doing their best, but it's not dead. This tomato plant has baby tomatoes on it. So that's good. But look at the zucchini. My zucchini over here doing some stuff. And I know I should probably like tie that up and save it so I can like do some female blooms, but I don't care enough. I'm just happy they're growing. Look how healthy they look. That's my favorite garden bed right now. This right here is the eggplant I started from seed. It's really doing good. That's another eggplant I started from seed. I planted some pumpkin seeds in here in the hopes that they'll do something. That kohlrabi is still going. I don't know if it'll make a kohlrabi thing or not. I planted some squash in there. That cucumber plant not doing its best, but it's not dead. Planted some squash or cucumbers or something in here. I can't remember. And I planted more okra in here because these okra don't seem to be doing much. My onions are still growing, but the wind has blown them over. But they're still growing, so I'm leaving them in there. They just growing sideways. All of my spinach is done. I'm letting that happen. I planted some pumpkins in here. Blueberries never did do really well, but they didn't die either, so we're going to keep them going. I may move them into the greenhouse soon. But I'm going to water all of this. No, I watered this yesterday. I'm going to put water in my watering cans to water in the greenhouse and stuff. But yeah, that's the garden update.